What is up, gamers? Doing something a little different today. A trailer reaction video, and it's not FNAF this time. I could do a reaction to that Into the Pit game trailer, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Also, I've already seen it, so whatever. This is a trailer for JUDAS. Now, you might remember that this game was revealed at the Game Awards 2022, and I freaked out when I saw it because I was so excited. You can see my reaction. I have a reaction to the Game Awards 2022 on the channel, as well as 2023 and other years, maybe? Do I have one more? I'm not sure. Anyway, the reason I'm so excited for JUDAS is because this game comes from Ghost Story Games. Now, you might be thinking, if you don't know the backstory here, let me catch you up. You might be thinking, who the hell is Ghost Story Games? Well, Ghost Story Games is actually Irrational Games, who you might know as the developers of Bioshock and Bioshock Infinite, as well as System Shock 2. After Bioshock Infinite, they heavily downsized and became like an independent studio, I guess, because they were, I don't know all the details, but essentially they downsized and rebranded to Ghost Story Games. They're still headed by Ken Levine, the creative director of the Bioshock games and whatnot. And that was basically 10 years ago, after the release of Bioshock Infinite, like maybe a year after, maybe later that year, not entirely sure, somewhere around there. And I have been waiting to see what they have cooking up ever since. We finally got a peek at it at the Game Awards before the last one. And I'm incredibly hype. And without further ado, let's just get into it. It looks like it's going to be a lot like Bioshock, but like in space or something. Here we go. I believe this trailer was shown at the State of Play, PlayStation State of Play, that happened today. Oh, I freaked out when I saw that logo. The creator of Bioshock.
Hi, Dad. Say hi back. Of course they know. What if I told you that every word you say
Mayflower.
is being recorded? Every thought you've ever had. Your love.
Whoa.
Your fear.
I shamed JUDAS?
We're just planted in your brain like weeds in a garden. How would you do this for yourself? We both
The
know
big
the answer to
three.
that question. Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly. You don't even know what's happening. But I'm here to set you free. Whether you like it or not.
What is that? Okay. Atomic Heart vibes right now. I love the horse enemies. What is that? Fix what you broke. JUDAS. Wishlist now, no date or anything. Not even a release window. PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, and Epic Games Store. Good to know it's not going to be an Epic Games Store exclusive. Alright, wow, there's a lot to unpack here. Can I turn on captions? Are they going to be good and proper captions?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Say hi back. Of course they know.
Of course they know, don't they?
That every word you say is being recorded.
So there's this space. So this is where the game takes place, I'm assuming. This is like Elysium or something. It's like a civilization in space. This space station, I assume people live here and stuff. It's called the Mayflower.
Every thought.
What did that say? There's so much to look at on this screen here. What did that sign on the left say? Sorry. What the heck? It flashes something. All services suspended, okay? Alright, come on, YouTube. I'm gonna need you to load faster than this. Come on, what are you doing? I don't need 4K. Don't worry about it. 1080p is fine. Let's go.
Being recorded. Every thought you've ever had.
Every thought you've ever had. Why? Alright, come on.
Every thought you've ever had.
What's going on in the top left there? I don't know. What about on the right? Like it looks like a sled or a car or something? I don't know. What's going on here?
Your love.
Your love.
Every thought you've ever had. Your love.
I shame something. We saw another shirt that said I shamed Judas, but that doesn't say Judas, right? That's like tight something. Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's a hat. I shamed Judas. So are we Judas, I wonder? Do we know that? Is the main character Judas? Judas. Mugs. Judas is a store? Eat the something. It's not eat the rich. It's what is that bottom word there? I don't know. Hello? Why doesn't the YouTube player work? I'm just hitting the wrong button, I see. Grover, shut up! Jesus Christ.
Your love.
I'm analyzing a trailer right now, Grover. Give me a second here. Your love, your fear, your hate. What is this? So is this like 100% something? So someone's trapped in this pod and they're like taking a picture with them. That makes me think of like, there's a Bandersnatch episode where long story short, a criminal is like put on display for a show. I wonder if that's kind of what's happening here. I wonder if the person in the pod did something wrong and they've been arrested and they're I don't know, making a show out of them. We're just planted in your brain like weeds in a garden. Oh, your love, your fear, your hate.
We're just planted in your brain.
Okay, so every word we say is recorded and all of our feelings are not our own feelings. They were planted in our brain.
Like weed.
By someone. I believe we saw all these 3 characters in the last trailer.
In a garden.
Except maybe the middle one? I'm not sure.
How would you
The big 3. Love, the big 3.
do this for yourself?
It just says love. That's what his shirt says. Good.
We both know the answer to that. How would you do this for yourself?
What would I do to free myself? Do we know the answer to that question? What is the answer to that question? Top right. Something holding a gun. Just looking at all these screens to see if I can see anything interesting.
Nothing. You are the frog in a pot, boiling so slowly. You don't even know what's happening. But I'm
What's that about? Come on. What's going on there? What are these two different... I don't know.
But I'm here to set you free.
Thank you. The action will result in a catastrophic systems failure. Do you wish to proceed?
Whether you like it or not.
What? Where? Okay. Where are we? So... is this a space city that we're looking at here? And a comet or something, like, entered it? How did that happen? And we're in, like, we have controls. We're in some kind of flying thing? I don't know. We're stealing a gun from someone. What is this? Those are thumbs down. Oh, they're throwing thumbs down. They're throwing dislikes on stage. For this sheriff guy. Long hugger. Weird. Is that a crime? Is it a... they made it a crime to hug for too long? Oh, that big sign. That says The Reckoning, right? Yeah, The Reckoning. And there's the Judas stand or whatever. Maybe Judas is the name of the station? No, that's Mayflower. I don't know. Okay, I don't know what Judas is. I thought Judas was us, but it's weird that it would say Judas there. Oh, that... whatever this thing in front of us says. Oh, it says Long Hugger. What does that say? Shirts, posters. Oh. Maybe Long Hugger is a movie? I don't know. Some piece of media. Look at these enemies. He's a little car with, like, ladders for arms. That's adorable. That one shot something at us. Oh, who are you? Who is she? She's got a spray can. She's graffitiing. She spray painted a J on us? Is that what that is? J for Judas? Okay, let's... what is this power doing? My best guess is that that turns them to our side. Kind of like hypnotize Big Daddy in Bioshock. Or Possession in Infinite. What's going on here? Is this what... maybe this is what gives us our powers? Look at this guy. He's a robot chef. So we can shock people, we can light people on fire. What did their shirt say? Love the mission? And 100% unique. And the guy in the back says follow orders. Interesting. So all these people are being mind controlled to be part of the system. Fix what you broke. Because we didn't have any idea what that meant with the last trailer. I feel like we can speculate a little bit on it now. Because Judas, I assume that's Judas, the lady who was like a hacker, right? The main character, I think. She freed someone or many people from the mind control, I'm assuming. And so is that what she broke? But why would we want to fix that? I don't know. Maybe it's more like in order to reform the system, you got to break it and then build it back up, kind of thing. I don't know. Is there any more information? Judas is a single-player narrative first-person shooter developed by Ghost Story Games, a studio led by Ken Levine, director of System Shock 2, Bioshock, and Bioshock Infinite. Explore the corridors of the Mayflower, a spacefaring city whose citizens are trained to spy on one another and tear each other apart for the slightest offense. Huh. Where machines control every aspect of business, art, and government. Machines, huh? Like AI? Or what? The ship's leaders tried to turn you into something you're not. A model citizen. And you sparked a devastating revolution to tear it all down. Do you want to fix what you broke or leave it all to burn? That's a decision only you can make. So one interesting thing about the messaging about this game years ago, before we even knew what this game was, the way that Ghost Story Games talked about what they were working on, they used the term narrative Legos. I remember there was like a GDC talk about it or something. The impression that I got was that what they were going for was essentially making the narrative, excuse me, the narrative of the game a system, if that makes sense. Like, rather than a linear story or a story with branching paths, like fixed branching paths, your decisions and actions affect the narrative organically, if that makes sense. Now that might just be me interpreting it completely wrong, but that could be extremely cool if that is what they're going for. So I'm yeah. So I've been very excited about this game forever. I'm so happy it's gonna. When's it coming out? Come on. JudasTheGame.com. Fix what you broke. A disintegrating starship, a desperate escape plan. You are the mysterious and troubled Judas. Your only hope for survival is to make or break alliances with your worst enemies. Will you work together to fix what you broke, or will you leave it to burn? Look at these pictures. Flying fix-its? That just looks like a little ride, like a carousel or something. I don't know. There's another chef bot like packed up in here, it looks like. And everyone has these things on their hand. At least I think everyone does. Is this a world like Bioshock where these powers are very prevalent and everyone wants them, you know? A new motion picture, I assume, by Rick Johnson. The Tears of Baby C. 6 out of 7 virtues. Bo Marshall. Is that a rating system? Okay, this poster we've seen before, entitled something, grateful, something. What is that in the back? Every bite tastes like the mission. Yeah, so people, everyone's, what's the mission? Just to have this, like, perfect society where everyone behaves? Oh, here's the picture we've seen, yeah. Be grateful for what's given to you. Perverted. Love is toxic. No fucking on the Mayflower? Damn. Oh, we have a dog paw print on our hand. Interesting. Wonder what that's about. I guess we had a dog. That's one interesting thing about a lot of, like, dystopian worlds, is a lot of them, like 1984 for example, basically bans sex. And that's one thing I liked about Aldous Huxley's Brave New World, which is like, in that world, everyone is actually very happy because they kind of they control the people at the top, and I forget all the details of like who that is that's at the top or whatever, but essentially they live in a society where everyone is getting a lot of sex all the time, and so people are very content, you know. They might not have freedom of expression, but no one cares because everyone's well satisfied. Are there more? There's a lot more. Hell yeah. Rotate lever. Okay. Here we got a horse guy. Love the horse guys. I didn't even look at the text here. Forbidden action filter. Forbidden audio filter. Core brain component. On perception update. Synthesize sense events. Interesting. Function initialize. Touch perception initialize. That's fascinating. I wonder. Oh, I want to look through all the code now to see if we can get an idea. To see if we can get lore. Because this looks like real code. I'm a programmer. I know what I'm talking about, okay? Like, this actually looks legit. Other than the fact that it is controlling a brain, which is not a real thing. But you know what I mean. This was in the last trailer, yeah. Whoever this character is. So are they're like a cyborg? I guess. Is everyone a cyborg? There's Judas, I think. Do we know that? Do we know that her name is Judas? What is Judas? I assumed it was our character, but then we see Judas on like at like that store stand or whatever, so I don't know. This was from the last trailer. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Is the lady with the afro the same lady? Given the emphasis on them, maybe, but I don't know. Eat the cookie, right? Yeah, I don't know what that's about. What does the cookie do? Eat the cookie. Love is bad, but here we have love. Eat the cookie. What is that about? I don't know. That's from last trailer. Okay. Subscribe to the newsletter. I might just have to do that. Gallery. Okay.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Say hi back. Of course. What if I told you that every word you say is being recorded? Every thought you've ever had.
I wonder what's going on Earth in this world.
Your love. Your fear.
I shamed Judas. Oh, it says eat the cookie. That's what the shirt says. I guess the cookie, I don't know, the cookie has something to do with how they brainwash people, I guess. I don't know. That's my best guess.
Their hate. We're just planted in your brain like weeds in a garden. How would you do to free yourself? We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You.
Okay. Proprietary software. So slash in many programming languages means it's a comment. So that's just comments. Import module AI core brain component. So it's AI. Def class core AI perception private core brain component. var t site perception module rules. To do. There's to dos in this code. So it's a to do is basically just a comment that you would leave in your code to like bookmark somewhere where you still need to finish that part of the code. So you can see here / to do. Rosenberg improved perception of hunger. Core AIs will currently not choose to eat. Huh. So are people's normal brains kind of melded with AI? And the AI, I don't know. AI will currently eat if others who are eating and also on a schedule. If around others who are eating. Touch perception, human skin, human nose. Function on perception update. AI system info. So this is the like declaration of the function. So this function on perception update is taking in an AI system info object, which is called system info, an array of sense events called current or custom sense events. Sorry, I feel like I'm going way too deep into this and it's not going to like really tell us much. But I'm having fun because I'm a programmer, so this is my shit. And then the body, so declaring a variable, synthesize sense events, and calling humanize sense events. Humanize sense events. Interesting. And it's putting all these, whatever these are, through a filter? Or it's passing the filters into this function along with the sense events. So yeah, they are taking the information that is being sensed by people's touch and eyes and everything, by their senses, and processing it. I mean, obviously. And this is just initializing. So these are like classes, and it initializes a method. On perception update synthesized sense events. Fascinating. You are the frog in a pot boiling so slowly.
In a pot, boiling so slowly.
Rosenberg at Cassandra compile. Okay, this is like command line stuff now. User local JUDAS AI core perception.module AI core perception.lib library.
You don't even know.
Patch. You hope. Let's say hope. Hope core AI process. AI core hope.
What's happening? But I'm here to set you free.
Commit all. Okay.
Free. Whether you like it.
Why is that like those characters that appear on her face. It's a bunch of O's, K's, and X's. All right, zeros, I guess.
Or not.
I want to see her tattoo. She had a tattoo. Oh, it's like a little frog. Look at her chest. She has a little, like, happy frog tattoo. It's adorable. So, they're using a power, like a telekinesis, to pick a saw or something up from the ground and then throw it at this robot. And also create an electric shock? Is that from the gun? No? Okay. What is this power doing? I mean, it might make it friendly. That might just be what it's doing. That probably is what it's doing. I don't know, maybe it's removing some kind of armor or something. I don't know. Like, what the hell is going on? Oh, it's weaving. Whoa, it's like weaving her hand. That's what it looks like. Whoa. Huh. So, are we like grown? Or we're like, they can just grow people, like make people? Or parts of people? See, this is why you don't have big windows like this in space. Didn't make such sense in Rapture either. Doesn't make sense here. Hell yeah. Let's go one more time. I will play the Bioshock games closer to when this comes out. For sure. I've never played Bioshock 2, so that'll give me a good opportunity to play that for the first time.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Say hi back. Of course I know. What if I told you that every word you say is being recorded?
I know it's being recorded. I'm filming a YouTube video.
Every thought you've ever had. Your love.
We got porcelain sex robots or what?
Your fear.
I shamed Judas. Maybe you get a shirt like that when someone's arrested and you shame them, and then like they're part of the show, right? And that's like merch for the show. So I'm assuming we break whatever. We break society. And then we get shamed for it, and there's I shamed Judas merch. Or I guess, I don't know. Something like that.
We're just planted in your brain like weeds in a garden. What would you do to free yourself? We both know the answer to that question. Nothing. You are the frog.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Boiling so slowly. You don't even know what's happening. But I'm here.
What is with that?
Frog in a pot. Boiling so slowly. You don't even know what's happening.
Maybe part of the brainwashing is changing your perception of what reality looks like. I mean, that looks like a completely... Well, it doesn't. It's a similarly arranged room. Why would it do that, though? So weird. Here's a crazy theory. This looks like a spaceship. This doesn't. What if the spaceship is all fake? What if we're not actually on a spaceship? And then, I don't know, at some point we find that out when we break free of the brainwashing or something. I don't know. Total shot in the dark. Okay, we're looking at, on the right there, it's June. So that's important. I don't know why that's important.
What's happening? But I'm here to set you free. Whether you like it or not.
The fact that we're getting a second trailer now, I mean, that tells me it's gotta be... It doesn't mean it's this year. It might mean it's this year. Maybe it's this year. If it's not this year, it's early next year. But it's only January. There's plenty of time left in the year. It could be. But I could also see it being early next year. I don't know. I don't think it'll be later than that, though, unless it gets, like, delayed. Well, they've had 10 years to work on this. Violator seating, complimentary. I didn't even notice that before. Violator seating. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously this looks like it's going to play a lot like Bioshock, which is fine by me. I like the tagline, fix what you broke. Cool. Oh man. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alright. Yeah, I'm hoping this year, could be early next year as well. Definitely, I wanted, because, oh man. I'm very excited for this game. We're getting this maybe this year. We're getting Little Nightmares 3. We're getting another new FNAF game. That looks really interesting. It might be a good year after all. It was looking like a barren year after the amazing 2023 we had. It was looking like 2024 was going to be a bit of a dud. Which I was fine with, honestly, because I got a lot of games in my backlog I can get through now. But I'm happy to see there's... I mean, again, this might not be this year, but potentially... some really cool stuff coming out this year, so that's cool. That's exciting. All right, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.